Rodrigo Dienstmann. I am the Director of Genomics at Oncoclínicas Precision Medicine Lab in São Paulo, Brazil. Yeah, really, when talking about technology transfer from really developed countries, genomics is something we need really high technology, a continuous investment. Also the skilled human resources to run the operations. So I think it's more than having the machines, it's also the people that can adapt the technology to the local realities, right? So that was really a journey for us. This is not something you can start from scratch. In Brazil, we have a lab that, although using high quality diagnostics that work in many reference institutions, academic centers, we had to completely change the chemistry of the reagents and the way they do the technicalities of the extraction of the DNA, and so for us to run the test in our paraffin tissues, so this is something, this adaptability is one of the big challenges, and also the skill set that you have for your colleagues and continuous training for them to adapt to this new technology. So we need to clearly to work together with pharma companies that are sponsoring in Brazil, for example, most of the tests that we do locally for diagnostics. They need to define really the standards. In some situations, we need to collaborate and do a technology transfer really with reference institutions from abroad and do continuous accreditation, certification of your assays to prove that it's working, and also show in a very transparent way when you are failing and asking for help. And also having a network of labs that are able to support you in this journey, that's very important. For example, we had in the beginning to outsource bioinformatics that was not available in Brazil, but now we are able to bring everything in-house again, and this reduces costs substantially. Yeah. That's a very good point. In low middle income countries, patient organizations are just starting now to get organized and to also lobby and to advocate for access to the right testing and then for precision medicine drugs. So this is just the beginning, and I think this is another way for orphan diseases, orphan indications. It's a clear way to add also strength when we go for politicians and ask for support in this journey. Exactly, there are particularities. Precision medicine needs to be organized at a global level, but it needs to be adapted to the local particularities. As the example I was giving, the assay that works in any academic organization in Europe or the US may not work perfectly the way our paraffin tissue is stored. We have to change the practices. We have to follow the journey from the sample until you get the final results, adapt the interpretation of the results to the local reality, approval, clinical trial, work together with the sponsors, patients, clients, pharma companies, and also this is just the beginning. Then comes the struggle sometimes to get access to the therapies, right? But if you don't do the diagnosis, there is no way we can fight for precision medicine drugs.